Hi guys, I'm Nikki Parker and I'm a local travel agent here in Tallahassee, Florida. So today's video we're going to discuss what is one thing that you pack that most people forget. So I did a little poll on my Facebook travel group, and these are some of the top items that most people posted that they pack that a lot of travelers forget. So at the end of the video, in your comments, type what you pack that most people forget. Now here's a good one: liquid hand soap. A lot of the cruise lines and some of the hotels, they only have bar soap. So it's a good thing if you don't want to be having to use bar soap your whole vacation to bring a little travel size of hand soap. My tip is don't forget the Pepto-Bismol or antacid because you might be eating a lot of different foods than you're normal to, and your tummy is going to be upset. To go along with that, if you're going on a hotel trip or traveling, bring your own toilet paper. If you're staying in a hotel, a lot of times they have the thinnest toilet paper. By a couple of days, you're going to be raw. If you go on a cruise, I would bring some wet wipes and disposable bags because you can't flush those, but you can throw them away. And it does just make for things to go a little bit smoother down there. First aid kit, a small little travel size first aid kit. You never know when an accident's going to happen, and you never know what you might need. You might need some antibiotic ointment, some band-aids, an ice pack, things like that. Bring a small travel first aid kit. A lot of people just said band-aids or alcohol wipes, but just get you a whole little travel kit because you never know what you need. What about a little bit of dishwashing liquid? You take travel mugs and stuff like that, you want to be able to wash your cup or anything that you bring. And so if you have a little bit of dishwashing liquid, you can wash your cups. How about door or a balcony alarm if you're traveling with small kids? So you'll have a little notice anytime that they may open the door and you might be in the bathroom or something. You'll get notified that somebody has opened that door because you don't want them to open the door when you might be taking a nap or anything like that. So that is a good thing. How about air freshener, room spray? If you're in a small room and you have a bunch of people, or even if it's just you and your spouse or you and a friend, eventually somebody's going to have to go to the restroom. And it would be nice to have some room freshener spray. Don't forget your toothbrush. Some people said people always forget to pack their toothbrush. That would seem like just a common thing that you would pack, but people say they forget to pack their toothbrush, so toothpaste too. Shout out or Tide sticks. You're always going to spill something if you're eating, no matter how hard you try to be careful, you're always going to spill something. So shout out or Tide sticks. Somebody put safety pins. You might rip something and you need a safety pin, or something's just not sitting right how you wanted it. So a safety pin goes a long way. This is a good one. Don't forget Tylenol or Aleve or Advil PM, something like that. You might be walking a lot, so you're going to have muscle aches and cramps. So you need some Tylenol. NyQuil cold or cough. You always be around different people. It might be cold, might be hot, you might get a little summer cold, winter cold. It'd be good to have some NyQuil cold. And let's see. My brother said a French press. He needs his coffee French pressed. That doesn't have to be plugged in, so they might let you bring that. I always put pens or a highlighter. If you're following an itinerary, sometimes you want to highlight things that you definitely don't want to miss. And last thing, I always bring some kind of little fan. I live in Florida, so it's always hot and muggy, and I always want to have a little fan. Just like you can hear that thunder in the background. You never know when rain's going to start, so don't forget your umbrella. So if we forgot anything that you always pack that you think would be helpful for people, put them down in the comments. I can't wait to hear from you.